What is a hipster? This is a question that many have struggled with for a long time. So, I and Arnaldo decided to take it upon ourselves to journey into Williamsburg, the mecca of all that is hipster, in order to investigate this cultural phenomenon. Our journey begins with the L train. Little did we know our worlds would change from the moment we entered the station. The hair colors and styles were already notably different in the station and on the train. We noticed fedora hats, Ray-Ban sunglasses, and purple hair. But things got real interesting once we exited the train at the Bedford Ave stop.
As we suspected, Bedford Ave was immediately full of evidence of hipster culture. From Salvation Army thrift stores to Lady Gaga shrines, Williamsburg was everything we thought it would be, and more. Notice the Ray-Bans, 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 Ray-Bans.
We decided to begin our investigation with some interviews of the locals. Unfortunately, nobody would stop to talk to us. We stuck out too much. Or not enough. Either way, it was clear we did not belong here.
We were stuck with nowhere to go, no one to turn to. But Marco got an idea. With our new disguises, we felt ready to infiltrate the heart of the hipster kingdom. It was time to journey into McCarran Park.
It was incredible to be able to observe the hipster from such a close proximity. For the first time, we could say, without a doubt, that they exist. They truly do exist. Now, fully integrated, we needed to begin our mission. We approached a group of hipsters feeding on boxed sangria.
Hit me up.
What is your guys' favorite thing about this neighborhood?
How young it is and how there's always something going on.
Yeah, just people watching.
Yeah.
It's always good. Everyone is obviously here to be seen.
And heard.
So they've got their handlebar mustache on, or the thing that reveals the outline of their penis, or whatever. You know, everyone has a thing.
I got the cup.
It's fascinating. It's cool.
Yeah,
What about you?
coming from Minneapolis, it's definitely true.
Yeah.
Everybody's here to show off. It's definitely peacock feathers all around.
Peacock feathers. You can hook up pretty easy in Williamsburg too. So.
Penis outlines. Peacock feathers. Minneapolis. None of it made any sense. Was it supposed to? We weren't about to leave without finding out.
What is your personal take on a hipster? How do you describe one? How would you find one?
I don't think I should comment on this in this particular environment. Someone who kind of looks like you.
There's one right there, according to this lovely young lady.
likes to shop at thrift stores.
Relatively indie taste in music, thrift store shopping.
I would say like people who look like they're shopping at thrift stores but look like they have the money to not shop at thrift stores. Yeah.
So you said the hipsters have infiltrated the Bronx and they're pretty much everywhere nowadays. So what do I got to look out for? What am I looking for if I want to find or describe a hipster?
It was apparent that our disguises were a success.
Alright, what is your opinion about skinny jeans?
Skinny jeans. I mean, on girls, skinny jeans doesn't really matter, but on guys, skinny jeans, yeah, that's definitely a hipster quality.
Fuck yeah, bro! Yeah. Oh, no, it's a brand though. He's wearing it's a brand. It's a Norwegian brand. It's called Anti-Sweet.
I think a hipster is someone who appropriates various cultural identities in order to be ironic.
Hipsters never want to be categorized as a hipster.
This song is dedicated to you little bitch fake hipsters.
So if they're anti-hipster, it's more likely that they are hipster.
Well, I love Anti-Sweden, even though I'm Swedish.
They're like, you have a term bobo, bohemian bourgeois, you know? So it's like being bourgeois but trying to be bohemian.
Bourgeois, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like trying to be like,
Bobo,
you know, like, you know, you
We're free to be who we want to be.
We're left and we're all of this and, you know, awesome, and then I'm going to buy a Mercedes. What?
They're left in all of this and they're awesome, but they have the gall to wear a shirt that says Operation Desert Storm to be ironic.
Well, a hipster is a super uppity, uptight, West Coast wannabe who lives off of mommy's and daddy's money but wants to live the destitute life. So they shack up, move up to the East Coast, move to Brooklyn, go to a destitute apartment that's overly priced, and say, hey, we're New Yorkers.
So wait, you're claiming that the hipster breed comes from the West?
Yeah, I'm saying that it comes out of like, kind of a Western culture of kind of making where you live a museum instead of actually a real place where there is a culture already. So that's what it is. It's the museumification of New York, if you will.
Favorite band or musician? What's your favorite band?
I don't have a favorite band.
One of your favorites.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a Williamsburg story, and you have to say your favorite band, and I'm like, Orchid Fire. So it's I think. I don't think I can say a favorite band.
You can't say like one of your top bands. What have you been listening to most recently?
Well, I mean, yeah, I listen to the hardcore. No, I listen to some hardcore, some indie rock, some just.
What is your favorite band or musician?
My favorite band or musician? I have to pick one.
They seem very intent on keeping their music underground, as if in fear of it becoming mainstream. Others weren't so hesitant to give names.
Grizzly Bear. Yeah, Animal Collective is a good one. Boards of Canada.
The Mountain Goats?
The Mountain Goats.
Mountain Goats. All right. We went into Bedford Ave and asked a whole bunch of people questions, more specifically what kind of bands they listen to, and I just want to throw a couple names at you guys and see if you guys have heard of these bands. Have you guys heard of Death Star Jelly Rabbit?
No.
No, it's very hard to specify, but I'm going to a concert tonight with Yell, French chick, which is awesome.
Have you heard of Ridden Mustache?
No.
Have you heard of Bamboo Sticks on a Platter?
No.
Okay.
Have you heard of Chip Tooth?
No.
Have you heard of Dirty Stairwell?
No.
Have you heard of Gentrified Sweater?
No.
Have you heard of Death Star Purple Monkey?
No.
No. What?
No.
Sounds dangerous.
Dirty Unwashed Clothes?
No.
No.
What about Two Timing Nickelback?
No, but
Of Shut Doors in the Hallway.
No.
I gotta say favorite. Favorite? Come on. Yeah. Well, you're in Williamsburg. Yeah.
Michael Fox Monkeys.
I don't know what that is.
They're like, no.
Have you heard of Nose Hairs? How about cigarette butts burning? How about the fire starters? What about bands?
Yeah, bands. I don't know. I've been listening to Margo and the Nuclear So-and-Sos, which is a good. It's a good indie band.
Can you repeat the name?
Margo and the Nuclear So-and-Sos.
Margo and the Nuclear So-and-Sos?
No.
Have you heard of Boxer Sweat?
What was that last one?
Boxer Sweat.
Boxer sweat? No.
Boxer Sweat.
No boxer sweat.
Yellow fluorescent lights.
No.
Nope.
No.
How about Dragon Flames? How about the Stairway to Hell? Isn't that a song? Trackstar Jumpsuits?
You know, wait, no, I don't.
How about Green Apples?
Green apple? No.
How about Yellow Sauce with White?
Yellow sauce with white? No.
Purple Slippage.
God is an Astronaut is really good too.
God is an Astronaut.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm gonna start listening to that.
Yeah, you should start listening to that. So that's probably like a good like top 5, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what a hipster is, and people keep talking about them, and I have no idea what the hell a hipster is.
Take a stab at it. What do you think?
I don't know. I think somebody who, I know it's like someone who's like trying to relive the 60s and 70s and but with a modern twist. And the stereotype is that they all live in Williamsburg and Greenpoint.
Like this lady here, we had a lot of assumptions about hipsters, most of which were grounded in hearsay and stereotypes. This investigation provided us with the inside knowledge we needed to truly understand this culture, and it strengthened every one of our original opinions about it.
This song is dedicated to you little bitch fake hipsters. Fly off the concourse, lay down your backward swords of the dark sorts. 'Cause I'm coming, and I'll snore through my alarm and find myself lying. I wasn't in charge of nothing. I was bubbling something below my mind. Alone, backwards through the cracks, where I am scared to face what have I caught this thoughts and this feelings, this dreaming I'm seeing, I'm sinking, I'm soft.